Hi guys, and welcome to this lesson. Now, in this lesson, we'll be looking at the part 2 of what we talked about in the previous lesson. We're looking for some nice melodies to connect chords, nice melodies to use on specific chords in a song, and we use a simple chord progression for what a beautiful name it is. So, if this is your first time here, we learn amazing fills and things, tips and tricks to help you really expand your sound and sound a lot better than you already do. So if this is something you're interested in, consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos that I post weekly. All right, so not talking so much, let's get right into it. So chord progression: C, G, A minor, G, F, and we're looking for melodies, right? Sometimes I do this sort of thing where I use sixth intervals. So instead of playing, I can go use a sixth, okay? Right, and these are intervals. So if you're not familiar, then you can check out one of my courses, online courses. Should be in there fairly. I'll put a link in the description below. So I'm using sixth. So on the sixth chord, instead of playing simple, I can play so this is something I do on the 5 as well. Okay, now if you want to get this F major chord sounding a little jazzy, we can use the F major 7 chord, which is, so the F major 7 chord. Well, let's keep the left hand 1 and 5, the right hand 1, 3, 5, and 7. Okay, so we're going to do a melody that lands on the major 7. So okay, this is a pentatonic fill. We'll talk more about that later, but it's just 1, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3 in the key of C. So you're just running that onto to lead onto the F major 7 chord. So okay, just like that. So 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Or if you're looking at in the key of F itself, then it's going to be 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, right? But I'm thinking of it as 5, 6, 1, 2, 3 because of the pentatonic scale of C, right? So anyhow you want to see it, that's fine. So in the key of C, I'll see this as a 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and I play that over F. Okay. Okay, so if I fit that into the same song, so what a beautiful name it is. Beautiful name it is. Name of Jesus. Okay. Sounds a little different, but sounds cool, right? Yeah, let's play a bit around and see what else comes up. Okay, so yeah, so this is a kind of fill I usually play on the 6th chord, right? I play this melody and it sounds good. That's why I do it. So 1, 7, 5, 3, right? So what I do is when I play the 1, 7, so this is the leading melody, 1, 7, 5, 3. I go pa. So right, if this is not too clear, depending on what level you're on, you can skip this. There's no issues with that. So So this, you see how I approach the F here. Play that. You just did the 3-5 fill on the G, right? So whatever you're moving to another chord from a previous chord, you can always do this fill on the previous chord and then move to the next, right? Awesome. So what a beautiful name it is. I mean, depending on whatever song you're playing, you can use these fills. So at least you know how to, a fill you can play on the 1. You can play this. All right, or what I played there. So 2 options on 1, right? Let's see for 5. We're recapping everything. So on the 5, or 2 options here, and I had 2 more options. So I started that one from the C. So right, and another option for the coming to the G chord. So 4 options for G chord, 6 chord. So this is just targeting the 3rd. Which other option? Just in 6th. And then the first one. Then for the F, you can do. So this is one option for the 4 chord. And then yeah, we also talked about for the F major 7 if you want to use that. All right, so these are all the options you can use. I'm going to try and play this in C sharp as well for some of you who prefer C sharp, and I'll suggest you slow it down. You can use the YouTube option to pretty much slow the video down and look at it. I'm going to play moderately slow, similar stuff we've talked about here. I'm going to do it in C sharp, and then you can sort of pick it from there as well. So don't be locked in C. Think of it always in numbers or solfes, so you can take them to other keys. All right, so all right, so it's similar stuff. Played it in C sharp. Try to keep it as simple as possible. My aim here is not to scare anyone, so I try to keep whatever I'm playing as simple as possible. If it looks a bit too fast, just slow it down. You realize that they have the same stuff I've talked about today, and try as much as possible to incorporate them in your play. All right, so yeah, pick your songs, your favorite songs. If you're familiar with the song, use the song, sing along, play with it, get someone to sing, play with it and explore the different fills here. And the goal is to try and play it in other keys so that you are able to implement it in other areas whenever you have to. All right. Thank you so much for this joining me in this lesson. I'll see you in the next one.